you can ask yourself, what is his intentions? What is it that he wants? And why does this a bit obsessed, right? And so what is it that he wants? And why would a stranger want anything in my life? It just seems like he wants control over my life. Maybe love, right? Like, but he doesn't even he doesn't operate on the emotion of love, right? He's just it's desire, right? He just wants something, and that's another person's soul, and that looks very ugly when you reject them about 1,600 times, right? And they still come back begging, like, and thinking that somehow I'm the loser because I rejected him 1,600 times and told him to leave me alone, right? So how does that make any sense? Like, please explain this to me. If you rejected somebody 1,600 times and told them they're fucking losers and they're disgusting and they keep clinging to you and you don't even know them, how would you feel? Like, put yourself in the shoes. It could happen to anyone. It could happen to you, right? You don't need to go far. Say it on a camera. So anyone can obsess about you. So how would you feel? Just ask yourself. How would you feel if somebody got kicked out of your life 1,600 times and they never learned to treat you as a human being? They just abused you the entire time as if you were their fucking girlfriend. And I'm not their fucking. I'm not. I don't want. I'm not gay. I have no interest in him. So it seems so fucking weird. It's disgusting. He has weird fantasies. It's just disgusting, right? We've been here before saying the same thing. It's disgusting what these people and they try to get away with it, right? What he just did is disgusting. Don't you think? What do you? He spent 17 months doing the very same thing, very repetitive behavior there. He doesn't touch my life. He has nothing. He never talked with me, right? He has never had a moment in my life. He's never been a part of my life. Always been part of the orbit. Always been wanting to stalk and obsess and harass and be nasty. So you tell me what you think about people like that. Anyways, there's a time to condemn things. The world doesn't change if people don't change. If people don't have an opinion about things, of course, it's just a way to normalize abuse. But I think it's disgusting, and I think the world should change. And I've also said this for about 10 years that I don't harass people like that. I would never treat people that way. So it's very strange that I have to be put through it. Right? Right. Because I've never, ever treated people that way. And that's what he's assuming. Right? He makes a false assumption that I'm exactly like him. But I'm not nothing like him. Right? So it's just, you don't see me attacking other people for no reason. Do I? Have you seen me? You know me. How many years have you been here? How many years? Because time passes and it goes slow and it goes fast, but we waste so much of it. We have wasted a tremendous amount of time, and they can't grow a potato. We talked about growing a potato. We talked about making a shared future, and they don't want to share future. They want to be envious because they don't want to share anything. Right? And so we are just doing the same conversation over and over again, and it's insane. Yeah. So, anyways, would anyone like to grow a potato with us? No, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, all right, Savvy, what's going on? You sound better today. I'm happy to hear you. Not in so much pain, yeah? I know you're in pain, but you sound a lot better. You had me worried yesterday.
It's a combination of a lot of dope.
They're all heroin addicts. They're all soulless creatures in a satanic cult. That's what they are. And they trade heroin, and they're prostitutes, and they're whores, and they're scammers, and they're liars, and they're human traffickers. And the police and FBI should be all over these people because what they do every day is disgusting. What they put into the world is disgusting. They trade drugs, scam people, do human trafficking. These are all parts of the things that they do on a daily basis. They dehumanize everyone if they could, right? They get money for it so they can buy dope, so they can fuck their life up because they're super selfish. They need money for drugs so they can ruin people's lives. Or maybe the other way around. Ruin people's lives so they can get money for drugs. They don't gotta feel the soul if you don't feel nothing. Of course they would. That's the whole point is that they smear shit around. Just look at this video. Look at all these people. Right? What did she just say? She just said she's doing the hardest drug fent, the hardest drug on the planet.
Worried yesterday.
It's a combination of a lot of dope.
A lot of dope. Dope means fentanyl. Dope means heroin. Dope means exactly the same thing that Sammy does, and the same thing that Marty died from, and the same thing that all these people trade in. Right? So what are we looking at here? We're looking at a satanic cult that loves to do human trafficking in their hobby, but also they're all fentanyl, heroin users and abusers. And so they don't feel nothing in their soul. There's nothing going on at all. They lost all their spirit. And so they will trade humans away to get a little bit of the next dope hit. These are fucking fiends, all these people. And that's what's been stalking me for years. It's just pathetic losers, all coming from America, all of them from America. If they're not fentanyl addicts, they're pedos themselves, or just people that are stuck in a family log, right? They're all fucking inbred retards. And this is what I look at when I think of America. This is all I see. This is all I get. This is the America that I get. This is the America that I've seen. What a fucking bunch of losers. All of them. There's not like there's one team that's better than other here because what they're doing is just wasting time away. Like, yeah, but look at what are they doing? What are they doing with their time? What are they achieving? Are they growing potatoes? No. They're smoking heroin and living in strife with Tinduli.
And
Why is it so quiet?
I went, I talked to my doctor, and she prescribed me a nerve blocker instead of a muscle relaxer. So,
Oh, so like Lyrica or something? Or Neurontin?
um,
You Neurontin, I got high off of that plasma or jail.
Yeah, if you take enough of it, you get a high spot.
yeah, I'm supposed to take one pill for 7 days, and then after that, you get,
Oh, it's probably Lyrica,
let me see. Um,
like pregabalin.
do duloxetine.
Does them do heroin?
Oh, duloxetine. That's a fucking antidepressant.
They're all addicted fiends. Bro, they're all losers. The sooner people understand this, the better. The sooner, just get them off the street and into jail. Like, I'm fucking tired of these fucking retards. I'm really fucking tired of them. Just take them away. It's just police and FBI so corrupt, right? It's like, just call them, get these people off the street. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking tired of looking at all these people doing all of, especially the human trafficking, right? If they're doing heroin on their own, I wouldn't give a shit. But the fact that they have to bother everyone else with their fucking mental issues and their spiritual issues and their degradation and their decay and they have to spread it to everybody else is what actually bothers me.
No, but it's also used for like,
Right? Have you noticed? Because it spills into my life. These stupid dogs, these stupid cults, these stupid satanic rituals, and they're garbage. They're just garbage people. Garbage people. I don't think you can imagine. Like people that are dope fiends, addicted to crack. They'll attack people for no reason because they're fucked up in the head and addicted to crack. Right? And then they'll scam old people. Right? We seen a scam the other day. On top of that, they'll join a radicalized group, and they will also get youth to join them. Right? We've seen a lot of people that are young people that's just become just like them. They will spread the rod, and then they will threaten people, coerce them, send threatening letters, and death threaten people, and then say, oh, well, that's fine because it's anonymized, right? But they do that. It's all the time, right? They do insane things. Yeah, yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, and it's just every day. It's just disgusting, and it's unbelievable. Nothing ever gets done. It's 20. You look at this for 30 years, and it's just a disgusting nation. All I can say is America's in decay, right? Because if that can happen out in open, to the point where we're just normalizing it, well, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch these people. Like, try and understand that I don't want to have anything to do with these, but these are the people that follow me all the time. Why? Right? Try and understand. I have what the fuck? Right? It's because I'm available. And anybody that's available are looking to be scammed by these fucking retards until they go to jail, right? Because that's what they all are. Scammers, human traffickers, bullies, thieves. They are everything bad that you can imagine. Groomers. Do they love God? They don't believe in God. They have fear of Tim Dooley. Why do you think they put Tim Dooley at the center? Why do you think they want to bother me? Why do you think that they have to run away from it all the time and they can never grow a soul? Why do you think that is? You think that it's because they're burdened by something? Or because it's not hard to grow a potato, is it? To say, okay, I have a metaphorical potato here, I grow it in here, and from now on, I don't do bad things, right? It's not a hard promise. They want me to be good. They're the ones that are doing everything bad. They're hiding underneath the fact that they have to scapegoat everybody else. Do they love God? They don't. They don't. They're soulless creatures. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in anything. They believe in heroin. They believe in themselves. They believe in their ego. They believe in taking whatever they can from children and all people and anybody alike, free people in wheelchairs. Right? America is a disgusting nation because they're all Americans. They're all fat people. They're all drug addicts. Fat, stupid, old drug addicts. All of them. Retard losers.
um, neuropathy,
Oh,
and
Cymbalta. It's Cymbalta. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it originally came out from fibro.
You're going to hear Tim Dooley talking in the background, actually. And that was on the 1st of December. Right, 3 months ago, he was saying the very same things about the very same people and about how the FBI is incompetent and CIA is incompetent and the police in America is incompetent. And this is all crimes that are happening. It's not about, no, fuck that. They should go to jail for committing crimes and for harassing and stalking people online. This copy strike is not going to do anything. So it's not about, fuck that, fuck the copy. They should go to jail. Right? They need to learn pain. They need to learn that they shouldn't harm other people. You can send him to prison. Somebody in South America, call the FBI, call the police. Call the FBI, call the CIA, call the police. I can't call American numbers. So, but somebody should call it because there's crimes. They're literally grooming children. What kind of pain? They need to be taken away from society. Right? No, it doesn't matter. They just need to be, they need to be isolated and be put in a tiny prison cell, so they can't keep doing these things. So they stop doing drugs and stop doing crimes. They need probably to have 10 years in prison for all the days that they took away from Tim Dooley. For every day that they took away from Tim Dooley, they should have a day in prison. Right? And then they should be everything that every dollar they ever make, they should earn it for Tim Dooley. Right? So it's not about pain. I don't care about their pain. They should just repay, and that's it. And so they won't. Well, I'm all with lifetimes of karma from a bunch of people that will never pay back because why would they? Look at them rotting away. But let's not confuse ourselves. That dog that was dim over there, he's just like these people. They follow the same people around, the same scammers, the same thieves, the same soulless drug fiends. The same sector we've been complaining about and say, look at that rotten part of America. Look at these rotten people. Yeah, all drug addicts. They want to call me a lot of things, but just look at them. It's all started when they wanted to stalk me 10 years ago, right? But look at who they are, right? They want to claim that I'm the bad guy, I'm the villain. What about all these things that they so openly do every single day? Does that make me a villain? Or could it be that they're just framing people and coercing people and trying to grift on people's souls? Which is probably one of the most disgusting things you can imagine, right? Because grooming and human trafficking and manipulation of people's lives and narratives. Yeah, of course they do. That would be part of it. They also make it watchable for children, right? So children can go and look at these things because they're hiding all over YouTube, all over everywhere, right? It used to be not possible to do these things. Now it's just because they do it so much, they normalize this. There's nothing normal about what we're looking at here.
Oh, I used to take that. It made me not give a shit about shit.
Awesome.
Not really. I let the world, I let the world explode all around me.
La, 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 la.
Oh my
What are
god.
you like? What the fuck is your problem? Oh,
I thought I did it. I'm sorry.
mm.
Uh-huh.
Hi Jesse, how are you?
Bitches will be bitches.
I don't know what the deal
Oh,
with
wait.
the audio, but I can barely hear it.
The next person to tell me that it's fucking quiet and the audio is quiet is fucking getting banned forever. I know that. It's all the way up. I've tried everything I can on the audio. Nothing works. I don't know what you want from me.
Hey Hebrew,
Turn it up.
could you turn it down? It's a little loud for me.
Would somebody else? Oh wait, I can on the computer. I was gonna say if somebody else shared the
Do, 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 do,
audio from
do,
another
do,
source,
do,
would it be better?
Oh, did I try it from something else?
Yeah, like it's your device that's doing it.
Mm,
Oh sure, you don't ban her. What the fuck?
Interesting. Yeah. Well, they're trying to get her into, the drug thing. That's a piece of what do you call it? Mud, right? They're gonna be using all of these things as leverage against people.